Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia, astrologer, and I'm here today in front of you with the commodity section exclusive video where we are going to discuss about the last week performance for gold, silver, copper, zinc, natural gas and crude oil. 6 commodities we used to discuss in every week on week, and how was our guidance and how the market had fared up in the whole week. So this is the first analysis in the first part, and the second part of the video we are going to give you the prediction for the next week based on astrological permutations and combinations. So let's start the video. We had a fantastic week, the week gone by, first week of August, and we had given a bullish tone for the week that we are expecting a breakout in gold, and certainly we have got a big breakout in gold after 8 months. In the month of January we have got this kind of fantastic performance from gold, where 7.545% weekly return on gold in 1 week. The figure on the opening side, the figure was on Monday, the downside was 4019, and it has gone to 4371 figure on Friday evening time, afternoon time or evening time. So overall we have got 352 points swing in gold in just 1 week. So this is the second biggest rally of year 2026 which we had witnessed, and based on my astrological combinations and guidance, we are going to surpass this figure in weeks to come in 2026 only, and I am anticipating sometime in 2026 late near in winter. I am expecting around 10% week on week basis rally in gold. So you can see the bullish tone has set up. We are going to witness a huge rally in gold in times to come. Now let's discuss about the silver part. Silver for this week also had given a wider swing. Silver had opened the week with 56.55 US dollar, and finally on Friday it had touched the peak of 65.14. So overall swing was 8.59 US dollar. So total percentile is 10.27%. So it's a big upside in silver. Again, it is a third best. This is the third best week for whole of 2026. But for silver, I am little skeptical. I am not expecting this kind of rallies in times to come. In fact, we are going to have a huge variation of silver, 1 week upside, second week downside, like that way. For copper, we had seen for this week consistent upside, and this week copper had touched or broken all-time high. So the range was 6.45 on the downside, and the upper side was 6.86. Earlier the all-time high was 6.71. So convincingly copper is going on the upper side, and copper I'm expecting in somewhere in the month of August only it will reach 7 US dollar. So we are seeing quite good upside in copper, consistent performance. And zinc also we are seeing a consistent performance. Zinc had given a swing of downside was 3620, and it has touched all-time high again on Friday, 3803. Finally, when we talk about two other commodities on the energy front where we have seen a downside, first is crude oil. Crude oil, the figure was 74.24. This is WTI crude oil. 74.24 was on the downside, and the upper side was 82.33. This is within the guidance. We had given a guidance of 78 to 90. So it has gone little down on the downside. Now natural gas we had got a figure of 2.65 to 2.82. So 2.65 and 2.82 means natural gas is sliding downwards, and we believe now it has almost reached to the bottom. 2.60 is the bottom part and it will certainly bounce up. Next week, I'm expecting a good opening, a positive close for natural gas and crude oil in the coming week. So this is all about when we talk about the closing figures. Gold had settled down on 4,342. That was the closing figure. It's a good figure. Silver had closed down 63.58, not able to surpass 65 US dollar. Copper closed on 6.59. Again, it has gone down from the top 6.86. So zinc had also come down, but zinc is okay. 3697. 3697 was the figure. No, it has gone down around 100 points. So this is again a substantial one. Crude oil WTI closed on 77.08 and natural gas is closed on 2.67. So this is the closing overall for the week. Overall, we had given a guidance of bullish trend for gold out, breakout zone. Gold should break in this week. We had given a range to you in the last episode, 4,000 to 4,300. So gold has exactly delivered in this range only, 4,019 to 4,371. Finally closed on 4,342. Silver, we had given a range of 52 to 61. We were not expecting about 61, but anyway, it has gone to 65 US dollar, another next resistance level. And from there, it has retraced down, closed on 63.58. Copper, we were sure that the breakout will be there and the breakout has come. We had already said about the all-time high will be broken soon, but it has broken in first week itself. So with bullish trend of gold and silver, so copper has also picked up and it has closed on 6.59 figure. Zinc closed on 3697, which I discussed. Crude 77.08 and natural gas 2.67. So this is about the closing figure of the last week. So overall, it's a healthy week for all the commodities. We are seeing gold, silver, copper, and zinc. All commodities had closed in green overall for the week, and gold has given 7.45, silver 10.27, copper 1.94, and zinc also within a 2% range. So how the next week is going to fare up, where we are heading, will this bull run will continue, or some breaks, some profit booking will be there in the coming week? Let's go with the astrological guidance and we will be joining you just after the break. Friends, before going into this next week prediction, there's a normal statutory clause that we have to address to, that this is a disclaimer clause that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor in India, nor registered with SEC authorities in US. So I'm an astrologer and don't take my predictions as a final. Take it as a guidance. You can understand the trend, how the market is going to behave, depending on the astrological permutations and combinations. So never take my trade as a final trade. You consult your registered financial advisor before entering into a trade. Because if you enter into a trade, either you will end up with the losses or you will end up with profits. In both the circumstances, the profit and losses will be yours. It has nothing to do with me or with my channel. Let's make the things clear right from the beginning. Now we'll go to the prediction part. Before going into prediction, you are finding a chart on the screen. This is about the planetary movement for the next week. Sun, which has come to Astrological constellation, the Mercury constellation on 3rd of August. After this, we have seen good upside in gold. So this will continue to be placed over there. So Sun will help to gold to go further higher. Venus is second part is Venus is going to Hasta Nakshatra, Hasta constellation, that is of belongs to Moon. So on 11th of August midnight. So this constellation is not good for silver. So we are going to have some kind of pressure on silver because of this transits. Third transit which is going to affect the trade for the next week, that is Mars transit to Adra constellation. Adra constellation belongs to North Node Rahu. So this is a deadly combination because North Node is already in Mars constellation, that is Dhanishta, and Mars is now moving to Rahu North Node constellation, that is Adra. That is, this transit is going to take place on 12th of August morning time at 11 a.m. US time, Eastern Daylight Time. So this transit will definitely impact negatively for equity market as well as for commodity market. So mark this date, 12th of August, 11 a.m. in the morning. So this is again a negative transit. Another transit which is also going to be negative, that is for Mercury. Mercury is entering into Pushya constellation. Pushya is basically an auspicious constellation, belong to Saturn. But Mercury transit into Pushya constellation always give a downside into for metals, precious metals, gold and silver. This transit is only for 1 week, going to happen from 8th. Today it has already happened, and this will last till 16th of August 2026. 16th of August 2026 Indian time. If for US time it is 15th of August 2026. So that will be on Saturday weekend. So for next 5 days, Mercury transit into Pushya constellation will give a negative close to bullion market. Mercury is basically a planet for short-term trade. So next week, for a short period, we are going to see a correction or a profit booking in gold and silver, precious metals. I am not anticipating very high correction in copper and zinc. But overall, yes, all the metals will fare poorly next week. We are going to see a red closing for gold, silver, copper and as well as zinc. So the range will be like that only. For gold, it is same range. We might touch 4,000 once again last time before taking a bull run. So this week 4,000 to 4,300. For silver, yes, for silver I am anticipating a range of 54 to 65. So 54 should be the bottom. If it breaks 54, more downside will be there, and sometimes silver can go below in this year only. This is my prediction. Silver will once go to 48 also in this year only. I am not expecting in this week, but yes, in times to come. For copper, the guidance is the range, trading range should be 6.40 to 6.90 for this week. Zinc, I am anticipating a range of 3,500 to 3,800. And for crude oil, this week the trading range should be 75 to 85. And for natural gas, 2.70 to 2.90. So overall, we are going to see green closing for natural gas and as well as crude oil, and for all the metals we are going to see a red close. So this is the guidance from my side. We had given you the trading range also, where you have to buy, where you have to sell, so you can understand what is the market, how the market is going to fare up. So this is the guidance from my side. I've come to end part of my video. I hope everything is clear to you. Still you got any questions how the trade is going to fare up, then you can shoot up your questions in the comment box. We will try to answer it as soon as possible. Another thing is another facility which I'm offering on my channel, that is free astrological consultation. No matter in which part of the world you are staying, whether you're Indian or of a British citizen or European or Latin American or from US, we are going to give you free astro constellation for 15 minutes without any charges, and this will be the guidance based on your birth details. That is, you have to send me your name, your birthplace, your date of birth, exact birth time, and if you have migrated from your birthplace, when you have migrated, which year you had migrated. That will help me to create good horoscope for you. And once I'll finished up with my side, I will intimate you through message that when to contact me, and for a free consultation for 15 minutes on a voice call or a video call. It all depends on your choice. So this is about the free service offered from my side to all the clients. Now, once you like the service, if you find the service is good, and I'm talking reasonably good, then you can become my paid subscriber also. So that is it. For sending the details, the number is getting displayed on the screen. You can note down this number. On this number, you have to send the details. The waiting period will be for 30 days. So don't hurry up for the things. Once you send the details, it is my priority to contact you and give you the right kind of guidance. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.